Hello, my fellow planeswalkers. It is I, the one, the only, the MTG hero. Before we get started, I would like to ask that if you are not, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're closing in on 100 subs, and it would be amazing to hit that goal before the end of the year. Also, if you enjoy the video and the deck, hit that like button. I also stream over on Twitch. So after the video, you can head on over there and give me a follow. That link will be in the description. And I play all kinds of decks from the tippity top of the standard meta to the memeiest of the meme decks. But anyways, today I'm bringing you one of the more popular decks I play over on stream, and it's kind of become a fan favorite, and that is Green-White Swarm Retreat. This deck is legit just so awesome. I first seen it when a player took it to a 7-0 finish in an arena open, and I've been testing it and tuning it ever since because I just fell in love. What's so cool about this deck and what separates it from other Scute Swarm decks is that you don't really need to mutate the Swarm to be effective. The Swarm can go off on its own thanks to some other support cards we play, or it can go off with a Retreat and put a bunch of +1/+1 counters on our tokens and build up a sizable board pretty dang quick. One thing I really love about this deck is it plays a really weird little creature that wouldn't see play anywhere else, and that's Murasa Rootgrazer. I understand this card looks a little weird, but hear me out. This card offers us something that no other card can, and that is it gives us fuel when we brick and need to keep going to get triggers off Scute Swarm or Felidar Retreat, because we can return a basic to our hand at the end of our opponent's turn and then replay it and get the triggers. There's also been countless situations where I play this on 2, hit my 3rd land drop, but brick on my 4th. So what I did is tap my mana to float 3, tap the Rootgrazer to bounce a basic back, replay it, and tap it for my 4th mana so I could play my Felidar Retreat or play the big board to keep going. For real though, I can go on and on and on about how cool this deck is, but let's go ahead and jump into some games and see what it can do. We're on the play, but there's no way we can keep this hand, so we mulligan. This is much more manageable. I'll actually send the boar to the bottom. Black, okay. This is a green source, play our Lotus Cobra. And now, as long as our Cobra sticks around, we go straight into Felidar Retreat. All right, looks like it does. I'm actually going to hold the Fabled Passage. Play a Forest. Make a white. Felidar Retreat. See what our opponent's going to do. Another Maze Mind Time. Okay. Some kind of mono black control deck, maybe. Yeah, they're tapped out, so we're safe to do whatever. So we'll play the Scute Swarm. We can play this. Yeah. Put a +1/+1 counter on everything. Get a insect token. Oh yeah, now we're in good shape. Now we'll crack this. Get a white. +1/+1 counter. Another insect. Make another green. Now we'll mutate on top of the Scute Swarm. That gets us another land. +1/+1 counter on everything. Green for no reason. Now we attack for 5. That's a pretty good turn 4. We're completely set up. And our opponent just scoops it up. We have a pretty mid-rangey hand. We got our little combo. So I'm going to keep it. Play the Mammoth tapped. See what our opponent wants to do. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I guess they're going to try to put, like, Demon's Embrace on a life linker and stuff. That's kind of cool. Go ahead and play Lotus Cobra. Another Archfiend. We got to block something eventually. I'm not too interested in playing a Felidar Retreat immediately next turn. So, am I actually? Yeah, I am actually. Going ahead and getting set up. So play this. Make a white. Play the retreat. Now I'll trade. Okay, so there's like the Cleric's deck. Put that there, that's fine. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze. Okay, so we'll play the Scute Swarm here. Play this. We'll make a cat. Got an insect. We'll pass the turn. I don't really want the Archfiend vessels to die until I get Scavenging Ooze and play next turn. Yep, there's the Embrace. That's going to chunk us pretty hard. Pass the blockers. Block there, block there. 4 damage though. We'll crack this. We get our second white so we can play like a Skyclave Apparition. Put a +1/+1 counter on everything. Opponent's gained a lot of life though. As much as I want to play another Felidar Retreat, play a Forest. +1/+1 counter on everything. Play a Scavenging Ooze. Get these out of the yard so we don't have to deal with the demon. Opponent goes back down to 20. We could be representing lethal next turn. Maybe not now. We'll see. 28. So this will add up to more damage in the long run. So we'll just play the retreat. Play this. +1/+1 counter on everything. +1/+1 counter. Activate Scavenging Ooze. 8 Hateful Eidolon. I think we got it. Oh yeah. So we got acceleration. We got land drops. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Our opponent's still thinking if they're gonna keep or not. Pretty sure we lead on Mammoth. Hat. Yeah. And now we can play the Forest into Lotus Cobra and then have Fabled Passage to play Felid Archery. Yep. A Fabled Passage always makes me think it's Gruul Adventures. Oh, what? Green-White Adventures, maybe? Okay. Play the Evolving Wilds here. Make a white. Crack it. We definitely want to get a white source so we can have our Skyclave Apparitions ready. White. Definitely just playing a Felidar Retreat here. Pack. I don't think this card's threatening enough yet, but this will probably be something we want to get rid of. Yep. So we can... Do we want to put counters on anything's the question. Probably. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Mammoth. Now we can play Fabled Passage. Make a cat. We're making a white. We'll crack this. Grab another white. This time I'm going to put counters on everything. Make another white. Skyclave Apparition. Get this thing out of here. Get in for 3. We don't have any food for Scavenging Ooze yet. But we already have a pretty imposing board. Okay. Opponent has their own Felid Archery, and they know we have it right here. Okay, we're on the draw here. We have 2 retreats, 4 lands, Scoos. I'll keep it. I wish we had some form of acceleration, but that's okay. Mono red, maybe? Go ahead and play that tapped. Red, white. Interesting. Okay, we got some acceleration. Play a Forest. Play Cobra. Hope we get to untap with it. Our opponent has something? No? They could still Bone Crusher Giant it or Shock. Looks like they're going to remove it. Oh, pacifism? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't care about attacking with it anyway. We'll play this as a green source. Because we have a scavenging ooze. And if they're aggressive at all, which they could be, we could end up eating a lot of creatures. Make a mana. Play the retreat. Our opponent's playing real slow. It's your turn, buddy. Come on. There you go. See what they want to do with 4 mana. Still nothing. So, I'm going to play the Fabled Passage. Make a cat. Come on. I believe in you. You can do it. Make a 4th mana. Now we can play another retreat. After we wait on our opponent some more. There you go. No point in cracking it now because they could have a sweeper. So, I'll just pass the turn. We'll crack this at the end of their turn. Get 2 more cats. And then we can play the other Fabled Passage, crack it, and just put counters on our cats. Okay. No clue what our opponent's playing. Red, white, knots, I guess. Yeah, I'll get another green. Cat, cat. Doesn't matter what we make. Oh, hello. Okay, so I can Fabled Passage. Put counters. Make a green. Crack this. Grab another green. Counters. Then we mutate onto one of our cats. Make it huge. I'll get a white source here so we can play Skyclave Apparition. Counters. Counters. Make a green. I'll play the Mammoth here as a creature. Play Scute. Maybe we could have played Scute first if I'd counted up our mana. I just don't think it matters. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Okay, we're on the play. Our hand's a little all over the place, but that's okay. We'll keep it. We'll lead on Evolving Wilds, since we can crack it for a green to play our Lotus Cobra on 2. Alright, probably Red-Green Adventures. Go ahead and crack this for green. Okay. Play that. Run out Cobra. Now if we untap with Cobra, we can play the Plains, float a mana, and then play Felidar Retreat. Sure. We'll be a little behind since we won't get immediate advantage, but I can live with that. Our opponent's really thinking to stack through. There it is. Okay. Actually, from this position... No, that wouldn't be right. We still do it. Play the Plains. Float a green. Play Felidar Retreat. Last turn. Our opponent's gonna hit us a little harder right here. Why didn't they play that first? Whatever. Okay, what we can do here is we'll play the Mammoth. Did we play the Mammoth? I think we'll play this as a green source. That's for sure. We'll make a cat token. Make a green. Then we mutate onto the Cobra. Get another green. We'll put +1/+1 counters. Make a green. Now we can play the Mammoth. Sweet. And it has Vigilance. So we can attack for 4 for free. And now we have blockers for their Brushfire Elementals. We're in a pretty solid position here, I think. Even if they have Embercleave. Oh, that hurts, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll trade my 3/3s here. Play another Felidar Retreat. Play this. Make a cat. Make a cat. Okay, now we have 6 mana in play. If we hit a white source, we can play Call. And if we don't, we can just play Call as a land and get more cats or put counters on them if we need to. That's new. Okay. We got to go ahead and play this. I'll put counters on them. Crack it. We got to get a white source. Put more counters. And then play this. We get Angels. Our guys are indestructible and have Vigilance. We attack for 12. And I think we have it. All right, let's see what our opponent does. Even an Ember Cleave is just 10 damage here. Sure. Make a Vigilance or a Reach token, sure. Yep.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stumpy.
That's pretty good. Let's make 2 cats here. No, I think we had lethal if we just put counters on. Maybe. I didn't do the math. But I think we're still in a good spot no matter what. I don't think they can have anything to survive this attack. Nope. Didn't think so. Okay, we're on the play. We got Swarm and Retreat. This makes land 3. Root Grazer. Yeah, we'll keep it. Lead on the Mammoth, land tapped. Plains. Go ahead and play Root Grazer. Rogues. Alright, this is a really rough matchup. Looks like they have the removal spell, maybe? Yep, there it is. At least now they're tapped out. So we can play Scute Swarm for free. If we dodge another removal spell and get Fell at our Retreat online, we're in really good shape. We'll probably play this as a green. That gives us double green, double white. That's not great. It's not the worst they could have either. Well, this is a green. Now let's play Fell at our Retreat. No point in attacking. With 5 in the yard. It is also worth noting this is big rogues, so they could have Zenith Zan or whatever his name is, the big rogue. Oof. Yep. They'll probably just attack with Nighthawk here. Attacking with both. Yep, I'll definitely trade. I'll play Mammoth. Evolving Wilds. We'll get a cat. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Yep. Can't do anything about it. Crack it. We'll get a green. We'll get another cat. Ooh, great horn. Okay, that's good. We play this. Put a +1/+1 counter on everything. And we'll mutate onto the cat to divide our threats up a little bit more. Because if we put it on the mammoth, like they can just kill the mammoth here and we're basically SOL. But by dividing it up, we're making them choose what they want to remove. Get another forest. Definitely more counters. Attack with everything. This matchup is really hard to win, but we're navigating it pretty well so far. Now if they tap out, we can play call. They can always attack and go to 8. Probably save it back as a blocker. But I think if we resolve call next turn, we just definitely win. They've not played any counters so far. Thinking about what they want to do. Yep. Come on, you know you want to attack with more than that. I can wish. We'll play this. Definitely getting counters. Then we'll get angels. And I think we got it. I'm not 100% sure how they beat us from this position. And we got it. Wow, that's a really rough matchup. On the play, we have Swarm, Apparition. Looks like we're against a Doom deck. Yeah, against the Doom deck, I'll keep it just because we have Skyclave Apparition because that card's so good in that matchup. Play Evolving Wilds, pass turn. Crack it. Yeah, I think we want a green here. Play this as a tapped white. Okay, there's the egg. It's worth noting that when they have extinction, if we get into extinction event range, Scute swarms odd, and his insect tokens that aren't copies are even. So that makes us a little harder to deal with. But I'm going to go ahead and play this as a white. No, we'll play this as a white and just take the 3 because that could be a green if we need it later. And we go ahead and play the Scute Swarm and start getting tokens. Ooh. I was hoping to dodge Shellspace Nightmare. Oh well. We don't have any non-land, creature cards, so we're okay playing this as a white. Play the boar. That bricked. If they exile our graveyard, we really don't care. Yeah, they're adding Urian. Attack for 4. Play our second green. Go ahead and play Mammoth and play Lotus Cobra. Or never mind, we can't. We'll still play the Mammoth. They make their land drop. Urian could be a troublesome blocker. An extinction event don't blow us out here. Yeah, they're just playing Urian. They're just going to draw a card. It's okay with me. I'll play a Lotus Cobra. Just get more value. Make our land drop. It doesn't matter if we use the Wyvern on here. So I'm just going to attack with Mammoth. There's no point in playing the boar. Okay, it's going to take out Cobra or Root Grazer. Okay, Scute Swarm. Sweet. Play that. Play this as a green. There are triggers. Attacking or moving to main phase doesn't really do anything because I'm just going to attack with everything. And I assume they're going to block the boar. Yep. Takes them to 4. We'll recast it. Get 2 new lands. Pass. All right, we might have them here. Because of the extinction event for Odd, it'll get rid of their Yorion too. Choosing to go to 1. Okay. Play Elspeth's Nightmare. That actually isn't going to save them, though, thankfully. Yep. I don't think it will, anyway. So... play this. Like a white. Is it enough? Yes, it is. We got there. Woo! All right, so that was Green-White Swarm Retreat. This deck is super powerful. It has the grindiness of other mid-range decks, but also has that oops, I win factor with the crazy draws with Retreat and or Scute Swarm. I'll have an article going up pretty soon on mtgazone.com about this deck that'll take a look at it a bit more in depth. I think it's fair to say that I really love this deck, and I hope you did as well, and you'll show up by clicking that like button. Like I said earlier, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd really like to hit that 100 subs mark before the end of the year. Also, follow me on Twitch so you'll know when I go live. You can find links to my stream and my social media in the description below. Until next time, Hero out.